What is happening, everybody, on YouTube? Steve here with Raiken Profit over at RaikenProfit.com, coming to you guys with another live stream from early in the morning. And today's topic for today's live video is 15 insanely profitable Pokemon items that sell on eBay. I've been selling Pokemon items for years. There's a ton of money to be made, but there's a few specific things you really want to look for to make the most money when selling on eBay. What motivated me to make this video is this whole Pokemon craze, which is spreading the internet like wildfire. Right now in front of you on the screen, we are over at Yahoo Finance, and I'm taking a look at the stock price of Nintendo, which has exploded from looks like over $17 a share to 35 bucks since Pokemon Go was released. So it's pretty crazy what's happening. I hear there was over $7 or $8 billion added to the market share, I believe, to Nintendo. So there's a lot of craze going on right now. A lot of videos going viral. Pokemon Go, it's ridiculous the things that are happening right now within the Pokemon niche, and Pokemon items are selling better than ever right now. So I'm going to share with you guys 15 Pokemon items from all various categories, from clothing to video games to apparel, board games, a lot of different items within the Pokemon niche that you can buy from thrift stores, garage sales, flea markets, retail stores, and flip it on eBay or even Amazon or Craigslist. So without further ado, let's dive into this video. But first, let's do a sound check. Let's make sure the sound is working properly. Bear with me for one moment. Or even Amazon. Okay, it looks like the sound is good. This is an early morning live show. It's only 7:30 Eastern time, which is going to make that about 4:30 in the morning Pacific, 6:30, right? 6:30 Central Time. So I don't expect a lot of people to be watching live right now. So if you are watching this in the future and it's not live, be sure to do me a big favor and smash that like button. I'd really, really appreciate it. All right, let's get started. Okay, so the first item that we are going to be covering right now out of the 15 insanely profitable Pokemon items that sell on eBay is a 1999 Pokemon game. This is a first edition hologram of the Charizard character. Now, I used to play Pokemon. I don't know about you. I was really big into the trading card game, and I collected them all. And I know I still have a bunch of Pokemon games somewhere. I've got to go through my parents' basement. I know they're in there somewhere, but I have a bunch of holograms. But the reason why this thing sold for over $5,000 is because it's in like mint condition. It's graded. It's all locked up in a case. I mean, this thing's going to be in perfect condition for hundreds of years. But yeah, the character's Charizard, one of the probably the top characters when it comes to Pokemon. But as you can see right there, if you look to the middle of the card to the left, you're going to see it says first edition. Those are the ones you want to look for. Now, not everything's going to sell for 5,000. If you find a Charizard first edition, it's probably worth, I don't know, I'm assuming at least $400 to $500, maybe a little less. I need to do a little more research. Again, this one's worth so much because it's graded and it's got that PSA certification and everything. But this sold for $5,000, guys. Absolutely insane right there. Next item that sold is a new era Pokemon 20th edition, 20th anniversary Pikachu 5950 cap. Now, this is a really hard to come across hat right here. I was looking for them on the internet and I couldn't even find them. So, super, super rare right here. Take a look. This is new with tags, new era. 59.50 right there. Check out the pictures. $225. Absolutely insane right there. And I believe there's a few more hats that I'm going to be showing you as well. But this is the thing about Pokemon, guys. People are going nuts for Pokemon. Pokemon has a lot of nostalgia behind it. A lot of people that grew up playing it, the games, and they're willing to pay extra money to get their hands on it. Very, very collectible, very, very sought after. If you could find a Pokemon item that's rare, that's hard to come across, there weren't a lot of them produced, manufactured, you're looking at some really big money, and this is a great example right here. Let's take a look down at the description. Up for grabs is a brand new with tags, new era Japan X Beams X Pokemon 20th anniversary exclusive Pikachu character 5950 cap. The cap was released last year exclusively at Beam stores in Japan. So I'm here in the States. I'm from Connecticut, so I've never heard of the Beam stores, and has sold out immediately in stores and online. The cap features Pokemon's most famous character, Pikachu. The front panels include his eyes, mouth, and cheeks. The wearer's left panel has a yellow NE flag, right side a yellow beams logo. So just a bunch of details right there, but pretty cool. $225 right there, which is really impressive. Next item that sold on eBay, this is in used condition, like new used, is a Game Boy game called Pokemon Box. Now, I don't know much about this. If you go on eBay right now and you type in Pokemon Box GameCube, you're going to see that these things are going for ridiculous amounts of money. This is the cover right here. This is what you want to look for. Ruby and Sapphire Pokemon Box. Again, I don't know much about it. I don't know if this is a game or if I'm just not sure. Obviously, it's a game of some sort. But $280, guys, absolutely crazy. If you go to eBay right now and you type in Pokemon Box, which I will do, uh, oops, Pokemon Box for GameCube, I'm going to show you guys that these things are selling like crazy. I'm going to go to sold, just like that. And look, this is just the, what is this? This is something different. That's something different as well. Here we go. 179.52, 399.95, 199, 280. 259. So super profitable, insanely profitable Pokemon item right there. And I'd love to know in the comment section, has anybody ever come across one of these GameCube Pokemon box games? Because I mean, it is huge. I mean, I can't believe that something is selling for this much money. In the comment section, has anybody, excuse me, I was just testing the audio real quick. Next item up. This is a lot of 39 amiibo figures. Now, I never got into the whole amiibo craze. I've never really gotten into collecting figures, Pokemon figures, but I found this lot that had sold on eBay. There were 21 bids, so there were obviously a good amount of people who were interested in this lot, and it sold for $252.09. Check out all the figures right here, all different types of Pokemon. You know, this is actually a lot of various things. I'm seeing some Mario items in there, Pac-Man. So this isn't even 100% Pokemon. So I apologize for that. I didn't notice that at first. But as you can see in the title, Pokemon Retro, Silver Mario, Jigglypuff. So yeah, keep your eye out for amiibos. Now, I was studying the sold listings. They're not going for a ton of money. I saw another listing with 6 Pokemon characters: Charizard, Blastoid, Venusaur, a few other ones that went for $100 new. So not huge money, but I think in the future, maybe 10 years down the road, if you could find some of these, if you could collect some of these harder to find Pokemon amiibo items, I think they're going to be worth some really good money. So definitely an opportunity there. Now, this is sweet. This is absolutely sweet. That's the only word I can use to describe it. This is a Pokemon-themed Nintendo 64 console with the matching Pokemon controller. Now, I know you video game heads out there are like, you are like melting in your seat right now, because this is like Pokemon porn, really, for the reseller. And the reason why I say that is because it's like, oh my God, like if you could find this out in the field, I mean, this is like diehard collectors want this stuff. It's hard to come across. It is hard to come across. I have seen a couple people in Facebook groups post this, and they found it at garage sales. I mean, this is the bread and butter. This is what you want to be looking for, guys, because this is only going to be increasing in value, and it's only becoming harder and harder to get your hands on these things in good condition. The item description states cleaned and fully tested. All items are pre-owned and have some signs of normal wear and tear. But check this out, guys. This is what you want to be on the lookout for. Boy, oh boy, is that beautiful. Check that out. Awesome item right there. $189.95. All right, here are a couple more trading cards that have sold. These aren't first editions. These are going to be some of the more easier trading cards to come across within the Pokemon trading card game right here. We got a Venusaur, a Charizard, and a Blastoise. I always thought it was Blastoid, but I guess it's Blastoise. These are some of the top dogs when it came to the game. Some of the hard hitters right here. $179.99. So, description states for sale are 3 original holographic Pokemon cards: Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur from the base set 2/102, 4/102, and 15/102. Cards will ship in protective sleeves. I will combine shipping for all the cards I have for sale. So, again, guys, when you're at thrift stores, garage sales, keep your eye open to these types of items. Every now and then you'll see Pokemon cards being donated. You'll see some kids selling off their Pokemon collection. So, definitely be aware that, these holographic cards are the ones that you want to be on the lookout for, and or the first edition cards. So we got Pokepolly in the house. Hard to find with matching controller, only that rare because of the set. I still believe it's very, very rare to come across just the Pokemon in Nintendo 64 console as well. I've never seen it before, and I've been in the game for years. Pokepolly saying a lot of fakes too. You can buy bootleg Pokemon cards, cheap new packs. Of course, anything out there that's highly collectible, you are going to run there is a slight chance that it is going to be fake. Oops. But you're going to just want to be aware of that. Let me make sure everything's running smooth. All right, cool. Let's keep moving on. Here are some games that you want to be on the lookout for. These are, again, hard to come across games they're just becoming more challenging for people to find because it's just, they're becoming older. I think these are from early 2000s or the 90s. I'm not 100% sure. But you want to be on the lookout for these Game Boy games right here. The Pokemon Red, the Yellow, the Blue, the Gold, the Silver. These things are going for really good money right now. And with the whole Pokemon Go app going viral right now, I mean, I literally just sold the Pokemon Yellow with the Pokemon themed Game Boy, which I'm going to show you shortly, for $140. I know the Pokemon Blue right now is going for like 50 or 60 on eBay, and right now it's at $80 on Amazon FBA. So these things are shooting through the roof. But here's a lot of 5 Pokemon Game Boy Color games that sold for $255. So it's pretty crazy. Pokepolly saying Pokemon Yellow is 40 now, used to be 26. So if I go on Amazon right now, I'm going to look up Pokemon Yellow because I just want to double check some of the prices that Pokepolly is throwing out there, because I feel like Pokemon Yellow is going for more on Amazon FBA. Let me do a double check real quick. So right now on Amazon FBA, the lowest price for Pokemon Yellow is $84.99, which is pretty crazy. If I go over to eBay.com and type in Pokemon Yellow for Game Boy, typically the prices are going to be a little bit lower on eBay. But yeah, the prices are shooting through the roof. I'm looking at the sold listings. I see a Pokemon Yellow that sold for $52.99, $49.99, $61, $59.95. So I mean, these prices are they are going through the roof, which is absolutely crazy. And I'm almost wishing that I didn't sell off my my console and my Yellow game so cheap the other day, because I didn't realize that these things were going through the roof after this whole craze. But anyways, keep your eye out for these games, guys. Big, big money right now. Pokemon adult diapers. Yes, Pokemon adult diapers. Now, I don't know where you'd find these. I don't know what situation you'd be in to come across this. But yeah, I was just looking up random items, and these things are actually selling for some decent money. Check this out. Here's a Dependiso, I don't know, Dependeco, all-in-one cloth adult baby diaper. So I don't know what's going on right here, but it sold for $49.99. I'm going to open this up and show you what's going on here. So for any of you adults who need a diaper, out there watching live on YouTube, I've got the solution for you. Pretty crazy. Here's a super rare, hard to come across Pokemon Pikachu limited edition Nintendo Game Boy Advance SP console. I've never seen anything like this before. Now, I do want to state a lot of these items I'm sharing with you, not all of them, but maybe 50% of the items I'm sharing with you are very, very, very hard to come across. You're probably not going to find this at a garage sale or thrift store anytime soon. If you do, bada bing, bada boom, the profits are coming soon. But check this out right here. This is a Nintendo Advance Game Boy SP console. Check it out. 240 bucks. Pretty hard to come across right there. It's amazing what some of these items are selling for. It's got the Pikachu theme on it, the little Pikachu face. Let's open that up. There you go. Yeah, this is crazy, guys. This is crazy. This is the item I just sold the other day with the Pokemon Yellow for $140. I probably should have held out when I didn't update my price. Funny thing is, I actually sold the Pokemon Yellow, this console with the game for $100 before the whole Pokemon Go craze went wild, and the guy never paid. So then I relisted it about 2.5 weeks later when I came home from a business trip, and I relisted it at $140, and it sold instantly. I bet you I could have. I swear to you, I probably could have gotten 180, 200 bucks for it, possibly, because people are just going absolutely insane for these items right now. But this is a Game Boy Color. I actually picked this same one up at a yard sale. I picked this up with the Game Boy Yellow game for $20 about, I don't know, 2 months ago, and sold it for $140. Big money in this themed Pikachu Pokemon, consoles. Big money. Looks like this is selling for $137 right now, so pretty cool. All right, guys, we're going to start talking about some plush items. I've had some comments lately because I did a live show the other day on, stuffed animals and plush items. And people are saying, you can't get $100 plus for a stuffed animal. You can't get this. You can't get that. A couple people. And I just laughed because I'm like, people, they make these comments and they don't even do research, right? They make these comments like, you can't make money with stuffed animals. You can't sell it for this. You can't sell it for that. The proof is in the pudding. Go on to eBay. Go to the sold listings. I mean, these are sold items I'm sharing with you. These aren't items that are for sale. They have actually sold. So with that little rant out of the way, here's a gigantic official 1990s Pokemon Pocket Monsters. Not sure how to pronounce this Pokemon. 24 inches tall. 229 buckaroos. Holy moly. Now, I'm assuming this is super rare, but this sold for $229 right here. Up for auction is original gigantic official late 1990s Pokemon Pocket Monster plush item, 24 inches tall. The plush is in near mint condition with all original tags. All sales are final. Pretty insane right there, $229. I'd like to see a tag to show you. All right. So this is the tag that was on it. So I'm assuming this is Japanese. All right. Here's another plush item right here. This is I used to like this guy when I used to play Pokemon. It was a little dragon dude. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. I forgot. But here's a little Pokemon Doll right here. Limited edition stuffed figure. 3 bids for $255, guys. Will you ever find this at a thrift store or at a garage sale? Honestly, probably not. But why not? Why not know? Why not know that, this opportunity is out there? Because what if this live show is not only being broadcasted in Connecticut where I live, but it's in Mississippi. People are watching it in Mississippi. They're watching it in Florida. They're watching it in California. They're watching it in the UK, Japan. They're watching it in Africa. Yes, I've looked at my analytics, and people are watching from all over the world. So if I can help somebody out there to find this item, because I know this item's sitting out there somewhere at a garage sale, a thrift store, a retail store, somewhere underpriced, go get it. Go make it happen. It's crazy. Here's the last plush item I want to share with you. This is a Charizard plush item. Hasbro's 2005. Probably a little easier to find, I'm assuming. Check it out. This is the tag you want to look for. I'm saying it's a little easier because this was probably sold in the United States. There's probably a good amount of them sold. 2005, made in China, of course. Hasbro is the brand. Charizard plush item, 225 bucks. Pretty crazy right there. So for all the people out there who say you can't make money with stuffed animals, plush items, take a look at this puppy right here. Let's move on to the next item. Here we've got a Pokemon Stadium game for Nintendo 64, 100% tested, 40 bucks and 95 cents. Nothing huge, not going to change the world or anything like that. But this is an item you could find, at a pawn shop. I just picked up a Pokemon. I forget what the game was called. It wasn't Stadium. It was a different Pokemon game. I picked up for $5. No, $10. Selling for 25. I forget what it's called. I found Pokemon stuff, games at thrift stores. My buddy Tim Fisk just found I think it was the Pokemon X for GameCube. I'm not sure, but it was a Pokemon game for GameCube for, I think he paid a couple bucks. It sold for $50. So these Pokemon games are out there at thrift stores. You just got to be able to locate them. So $40.95 Pokemon Stadium 2 for Nintendo 64. All right, now we're going to get into some cool board games. There were a couple board games, and then we're going to wrap this up. There were two board games that I came across that sold for some pretty awesome money that I wanted to share with you guys on eBay. First one, this is the Pokemon Master Trainer board game from 2001, the Gold and Silver Edition through Milton Bradley brand. Check this out right here. This is used, so this is something that you will be able to find out there in the field. Probably most commonly, I'd say at a garage sale or maybe a thrift store. But this sold for $120 from Louisville, Kentucky. 120 buckaroos right here. One thing I want to mention is if you are going to sell a used board game on eBay or Amazon, you can sell them on either platform. Just make sure they're complete. Now you're probably thinking, how do I know if they're complete? How I know if all the pieces are in there? Take a look at the contents manual page. There's usually a little sheet in there that'll show all the contents that belong in it. If you can't find it, just go online. You can typically download or get access to the contents that are going to be inside of the specific board game. And just you got to take the time to count everything. That's kind of the crappy part about selling used board games is, you have to double check to make sure everything's in there. But it's important, especially with a board game that you sell for 50, 80, 120 bucks, as in Pokemon Master Trainer board. I mean, people who buy this game, they're going to play it or they're going to collect it and make sure everything's there. So just take the time or else you're going to get a return. Next item that sold, and the last item I'm going to be sharing with you guys within the Pokemon niche. Let me just refresh my feed real quick. Is another Pokemon Master Training board game. This is from 1999. Looks a little different from the last one. 65 bucks. So this is, a little less hard to come by. $65. You could definitely find this. This is used, 100% complete from 1999. So 9909. This is what, 17 years old. So definitely some age on it. There you go. Little manual inside, instructions, board game. Showing a little damage. Created by Hasbro. 41215 is the model number. But yeah, guys, there's money. There is money to be made in the board games. You just got to find the right ones. So yeah, appreciate you guys hanging out with me on an early morning. 7:53 right now in Connecticut Eastern Time. If you guys are watching this live right now, smash that like button. I appreciate it. Even if you're watching this not live, maybe it's a couple days or a couple weeks or a couple years after, smash that like button because you want to know what? It helps. It really helps a lot to let me know that I'm doing a good job. Also helps to get this video out to more people. And if this video could just help one person, whether they're in Japan or they're in, Russia, who knows, to find one of these items to flip, it's worth it. It's worth it. There's plenty to go around. There's so many opportunities. And I just wanted to shed some light on the opportunities that surround ourselves with Pokemon. We're going through an interesting time right now in a world where Pokemon Go is pretty viral. Items are going for a lot more money. And a lot of these items are becoming harder and harder to come across. So let me jump into the comment section real quick. I appreciate all the likes, guys. Up to 14 likes. I know we haven't had a ton of people watching live right now because it's super early, but I really do appreciate all of you guys who are watching live. Pokey Paulie, thanks for stopping by. Caleb Spicer, hey from Australia, love your videos. So we got Australia in the house right now. So thanks for stopping by, Caleb. I appreciate it. Ultimate Coupon Lady, good night. I'll watch the recording later. So I'm assuming Coupon Lady's on the West Coast. It's probably 4 in the morning over there. Um, Pokey says, I'm going to start spray painting councils yellow and say custom Pikachu edition. Give it a shot, man. It might work for you. No, all jokes aside, though, it was a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. Hopefully, you enjoyed this video. Go make today a productive day. Go out there sourcing. Go hit up some yard sales. Go hit up some pawn shops. Look for these items. You will find them. But with that being said, keep on picking and making that money and go catch them all. I'll see you in the next video.